A wonderful morning, fellow Nigerians across the globe. As you already know, I am George Onibe. Nigeria is a country that is burdened by mediocrity, a country that is on a journey of self-blackmail and betrayal. Little wonder we've not been able to solve any Nigerian problem. Because somewhere along the line, somebody have to fight along tribal mentality, religion mentality, and of course, protecting their own interest or ego. And when majority of the people are influenced by certain characters, you discover that the way forward seems impossible. But then, we don't give up, we don't lose hope. And somewhere along the line, we will get it right. And this is just the process. And maybe that is why we are here. And maybe we are to set standard for the next generation. Or maybe the process is almost being concluded already. But somewhere along the line, this is the simple truth. We are Nigerian. I'm a Nigerian, a stakeholder indeed. Recently, you've been hearing the manipulation of Igbo Biafra protests led by one Niger Delta man who has identity crisis. Be watching all these people we are calling their name. All of them will use their hand to disgrace themselves. It's not because we have power to influence anything. No. Because nature is beckoning on them. They will disgrace themselves. Look at the one championing Igbo unity. He can't even unite with his wife. He's championing Igbo unity. This is how all of them will be ridiculing themselves. And so, if you are in Nigeria, what you know is wrong. What you know is contributing to our problem. Please, disassociate from it. Let's look at the Nnamdi Kanu broadcast. Because we promise you we'll be giving you updates. Biafra protesters with Sowore. I hope you people are on the road. I hope you are positioning yourself in the ocean. Let me start by thanking the President, Ahmed Bola Tinubu. You don't have to say a word. Allow your spokesperson, publicity secretary, your personal assistants. Allow them to speak. Don't say anything. I have my reasons. And of course, I must appreciate the Nigerian security agents. I will say in your activities yesterday, you were professionals. Professionals in the sense that you did not allow these Igbo Biafra people and Sowore to catch you off guard. Because they are provocators. Once they come, they set you up. Once they set you up, they get the video. Forget about the protest. If it lasts for 1 hour, that is because they've not gotten evidence against you. All they want to do is just upset you. And then you react. And the moment you react emotionally, they have evidence. That is what they will be flying around. And so far, you can see the supposed learned buffoons. All of them are showing themselves for who they truly are. So Nigerian police and other security agents, all of you did your job well. Because so far, I've not seen the dead body of any Nigerian on the road. Because that is what they want, collateral damage. I knew it when I was with IPOB. When we were asked to go and protest in Oka, Ohaneze Ndigbo Youth Wing were going to have a meeting. And we said the meeting will not hold. And I have to mobilize IPOB member at that time and say, this is Nnamdi Kanu instruction. Let's go. But I told them that something is not right. And so if you are police, learn how protests go ahead so that they don't get you off guard. I said to those of them who are trusted, I said all these protests they are sending us to, they want somebody to be shot. They want somebody to be killed. And then they take the image of those collateral damage and then begin to call Amnesty International, World Health Organization, United Nations, they are killing us. I said, I will not want the blood of anybody to be in my hand. And this is the rule. If I'm the one organizing this protest, this is how it's going to be. I have this information because there was a protest we had before then, or when we were planning for this protest. I went to Benjamin Madubugu's house, who actually want to be part of what we were doing. And he said we should go and protest in Anambra State. And as at this time, the government has issued an order that no more protest of any kind. And I said, if you are asking us to go and protest, are you aware they will shoot our people? But somewhere along the line, when nature wants to expose them, that is how it is. And so Benjamin Madubugu said to me, that is just the game. You people move in, you do your protest, and we know the Nigerian police, as they call them, the Azu people, they will shoot. And then the social media warriors will be there to snap them. And in my mind, I was like, whoa. So they hide in the comfort of their home. Their children are in diaspora, living in affluence. And then they push us to the road to go and die. Okay, so by the time we go there, unfortunately, they will shoot me. Now they will use my dead body, do obituary. Oh, they have murdered George Onibe. Oh, as they murdered Ikechukwu Gwoha. And let's assume I am invincible, which I am not. And then, whose person's life will I sacrifice so I can live? I will not do that. I didn't oppose them. I was thinking they were misguided. I'm thinking they had sense. And so I mobilized the coordinator and said, please, as you are coming from your state and location, come with 2 uniforms. One is your normal cloth, and the other one, we are going to go on uniform. And so I want them to know that, yes, we are those IPOB people that are coming to protest. But if the police, for any reason, anybody provoke them, because somebody will certainly provoke them, so they will shoot at us. I told you yesterday. I said, please, don't play Van Damme. Don't show you are smart. Don't try to record so you get injured. I say, please, the moment you see the situation has escalated, leave the venue. And they will know us by our clothes. As you are moving, make sure that your casual cloth is inside. Just pull the uniform, enter inside the areas where there are crowded people, and then disappear. They won't know you because they will be looking at those people who are putting on that uniform. That is how I saved them in Anambra. From that very day, anything protest, I knew what it was all about. So those of you ignorant one, we have seen you on social media. Oh, you are protesting. Oh, I'm going to carry my own palm front. Let us protest. And so the Nigerian security agents, you people try. Let's say I give you 75. What you should have done is not for today. Let them come out, and then I tell you how to do them. That's all these things you are calling protest. To some of you, they are protesting for the unconditional release of Nnamdi Kanu. They are ignorant. Somebody wrote to me last night. He was telling me that he loved me, and that is why he always follow me. This release of Nnamdi Kanu, that the government should release Nnamdi Kanu, or the government should jail him because he have stayed a long time in the prison and they have to do something. And I allow him to express himself. I read his spirit. I read his energy. I knew whoever that guy is a sincere person. He just feels that they should charge Nnamdi Kanu to court or release him. And I don't have issue with that. But I told the guy and said, this issue, I responded to him early this morning. I said, see this issue. You know nothing about it. Sowore now is the savior of Ndi Igbo. Why are Igbo elite not speaking up? Because there is more beneath that the eye can see. I didn't want to explain much to the guy. Let his conscience guide him. But this is emotion. That is what I see coming from there. Emotion. And it will blind you from the truth. And so some of you are going to protest. Releasing Nnamdi Kanu. What you do for Fulani headsmen, you must do it for Nnamdi Kanu. What you do for Boko Haram, you must do it for Nnamdi Kanu. So you are unconsciously telling us that Nnamdi Kanu is a terrorist. And we have the Terrorism and Prevention Acts in Nigerian Constitution as amended in 1999. But you are not looking at it that way. Some of the pardon that has been granted to people in time past were actually meant to officially indict them. Nnamdi Kanu is innocent. I agree. It is right to fundamental human rights. I agree. It is right to self-determination. I agree. He must stick by it. Let him go to the competent court jurisdiction. Why will you ask them to release him unconditionally and pardon him? You don't know they dent the image of the Niger Delta for giving them amnesty? How can you pardon a criminal who is fighting for his right? They accepted it, and he should be treated that way. That is why they kill them whenever they have clashes with the security agent. Because they agree that they are criminals, and the government has pardoned them just because they gave them money. So it's amnesty. So anybody you give amnesty, you have agreed that you are a criminal. The government want to pardon you and rehabilitate you because you have mental problem. Ordinarily, you will tell them, we won't bear that name. And I love Ogoni people for so many reasons. When Tinubu pardoned Ken Saro-Wiwa, first of all, Ken Saro-Wiwa family say, no, we don't need your pardon. Let nature judge everybody. And Ogoni people who are Ogoni people say, Tinubu, take your pardon and go. And this is because even Tinubu know that Ken Saro-Wiwa does not need any pardon. It is Nigerian government that will pardon Ken Saro-Wiwa. I'm not Ogoni man for your record purposes. He that must come to equity, let him come with clean hand. It's as simple as that. And so somewhere along the line, you are ridden by emotion. You are jumping. He must release him. Unconditional release. You people don't know what you are writing for the future. We are learning. And believe me, we are adapting. It's just a matter of time. And so you look at lawyers to tell you the level Nigeria is heading to. Doctors are educated. Professors are educated. Engineers are educated. But you see a lawyer, they refer themselves to as learned. In all the ways. They are not just educated. They continually being educated. Because a lawyer should be able to have a versatile knowledge of everything happening. Even spiritually. They continue learning. From one case to another, they continue learning. They don't stop learning till they die. You can see most Nigerians lawyers are not learning anymore. And when somebody come out and insult the Nigerian Bar Authority, he's insulting this arm of government. But look at what kind of rubbish a lawyer is doing. And it's not even a lawyer that went through a Nigerian, what do you call it, MBA. He said he's good in America. Are you sure you don't have a fake certificate? See how their brain function. I'm talking of Aloy Ejimako. You are the council representative of Nnamdi Kanu. Your case is before the court, except you are telling us that you are not a competent lawyer. You are not supposed to be part of that protest, Aloy Ejimako. Other lawyers can go and protest, but Aloy Ejimako, all of you buffoon defending Nnamdi Kanu, you are not supposed to be there. But we know the game, and that is the purpose of this broadcast. Nnamdi Kanu younger brother was there. Oh, they are doing protests. They really our brother. You that is Igbo. All of you will follow us do Biafra. If you see Nnamdi Kanu family member in this Biafra agitation, how do you feel? Don't you feel betrayal? Don't you feel we are sold? Don't you feel they are playing with the future generation of Igbo? The Nigerian police were chasing us up and down everywhere. But it's Nnamdi Kanu and his family that were spending the money. And they are living and going to America without Len Onyema, traveling anywhere and living without friends, romancing with Yoruba and Hausa, and they tell us to hate these people. Hey, Yahui Junior Jung, and they are fooling you. Clap for revolution now, Sowore, the online Sahara reporter blogger. Yeah, clap for him. He's bringing generation and a new dimension. We are watching all of you. It's a shame. You see, with this truth we know. And so this morning, let's look at the message I simply titled, 3 Peculiar Things Every Nigerian, all Nigerians should know regarding Sowore and then the Kanu protest. Because most of you think, oh, is it too much? No. We have seen men of timber and caliber, men of caterpillar and Buddhisa. We have seen men of iniquity, men of excellent reputation and sentimentally regard. Give their name. We have seen no kind of human being we have not seen. Somewhere along the line, somebody came up, started arresting them. Obasanjo escaped death. Did Yaradua, our elder brother, not die? All the people who drank tea, did they not die? Did heaven fall down? I think only Obasanjo escaped it. So those of you, you are losing mind, you are threatening Tinubu, if you don't release Nnamdi Kanu now, we will do this one. And I never know the true meaning of Woto Woto. And I beg you, if you are Igbo man, don't let anybody in the name of Emanani Bondi Igbo, Kailo Sondi Ara, what you will see, what will happen to you people. I pray you don't go that direction. Because some of you are hampering it. The people sending you, they are in diaspora. One of the idiots is here already trying to distract me. Because somewhere along the line, the Igbos, Biafra have insulted everybody. And you do it with impunity. Embodiment of arrogancy. And we just the look now. And you can use up Babylon record. But we mean you no harm. Live and let's live. Okasinegbe beli ugwebeli. In case he be bena. Okwemagwife game ya. Because we are like, oh, we are doing blah blah. Oh, we are both intelligent. Oh, we are the road to richer. We are poor people, no, inside our completed building, no. But we are your destiny and we are your doom. Your life will not remain the same again. You see that your uncle. We will kwapochalaya, you will not, it will not grow back again. But I'm advising you, it's your choice. Let the protest begin. Go to Abuja, challenge the police, blah, 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 blah. An idiot lawyer. The court has issued an order restraining protest because of the complex nature of protest in time past. In order to ensure the security of life and property, an injunction was placed. A mandate was given to the police to ensure that everywhere is calm. I told you yesterday how they create protest and anti-protest. They are the same people, though, but they have the same target. They manifest in different form. But let me not digress further, but focus on the main 3 peculiar things you people should know about this protest. Number 1, they are testing water. You know, when they say somebody is testing water, I'm a good fisherman. And in most cases, I go to some river that I've not been to before. I don't just jump in, because every river has its rules. I test the water. I can swim muddy water. I can swim beach water with waves. I can swim waters that has currents. Even swimming against the tide. I can swim lake, but the experience differ. In one of those instances, I went to swim in a muddy, salty water. It looked innocent. I was seeing the ground of the river. I could see some fish swimming around. And so ordinarily, it's not deep. It won't even get to my knee. But I know the rules. So I didn't just step in. I tested the water. I put one of my leg. The next thing, boom, the mud dragged me down. If not that it was to be expected, I will start struggling. And that mud will take the best of me. And so the moment the mud dragged me down, I relaxed. And then I systematically and gradually pulled out of the mud. You see that water? I never entered that water again. It's not because I cannot beat the odd, that challenge. But that one took me by surprise. And this is just a way to know those who are testing water. They don't know how Tinubu will react. So they are testing the water to test Tinubu temperament. You know, Nnamdi Kanu was telling them, burn Lagos down, burn Tinubu hotel, kill Tinubu, make weapons, destroy all of them. They want to see how Tinubu will react. They are testing water. And by extension, they will say this is how Yoruba people are behaving. They are testing water. They know what they are doing. They are using Sowore, who is not a Yoruba, a German claiming to be Yoruba, so that when it happens, they can call Yoruba bad name. But Sowore is a minority like me. It's a scam according to Igbo people. They are testing water. They are testing water to see whether the Nigerian police will be biased and start shooting everybody. They are testing water. To see what the international community will talk about on Nnamdi Kanu case. They are testing water. They are testing water to see how much Nigerians are supporting Nnamdi Kanu. They are testing water. They want to have the feel of the complete strangulation process. Then I test the water well, I throw everywhere. And I beg President Ahmed Bola Tinubu, just come out your body. They will get exhausted because their hands are not clean. They are inside now, thinking of what to do. Let's go like this. Let's go like this. They want to see what Igbo politicians will do, since Sowore is leading it, to make mockery of their own people. They are testing water. Go and look at online now. They have hired non-Igbo people to champion this protest. It's that, me, I'm a Bini man. Me, I am a Boma. Me, I am a Hausa man. Me, I'm a Yoruba man. Me, no Igbo person can come out again outside the law Ijimako, supposed dead learned man. All of you are Mugu, first class Mugu. Go and protest. The road is open. I didn't see a mod car this morning. It's a shame. And so everything they are doing, they are testing water. Because Nnamdi Kanu want to avoid trial. The first plan was to run and said he need to go for treatment, international treatment. It didn't work. So they want to cause confusion. And so I could go on and on and on, but know that they are trying to see your response. They have tested that already, so nothing to test again. They know what we will always do. So whatever confrontation coming from Sowore, misguided brother, or those, of course, all of them are misguided. They are testing water. The real game players are behind the scene. Number one peculiar thing. They are testing every angle. They are even observing which Igbo person will speak up for us, which Yoruba will speak up for us, which Hausa will speak up for us, which firm will. That is exactly, they are testing water. But I'm sure they score 0. Only one person spoke up, Iwanyango, but I'm coming to that later. Number 2, something that is peculiar in this protest is what I wanted to start with, is President Ahmed Bola Tinubu. You know, the few time or years he has been in office, he just pretend or claim not to know anything about Nnamdi Kanu, which is absolute convenience, and I love it. You were not voted to come and judge Nnamdi Kanu case. Nnamdi Kanu case was on your table when you came. And of course, since Tinubu came, the hardship of Nigerian has tripled. Forget about the grammar they are telling you. And if he cannot use his brain and think of how to solve Nigerian problem of insecurity, hunger, and starvation, some of which were the handwork of Nnamdi Kanu, and then he don't know what he's doing. We are begging him because we know he's not part of the problem. He didn't cause the problem. He is just a means to the end. And like I tell you, he's a testament to the entire Nigeria. Whatever he do today, it will echo into eternity. Believe me, it will last beyond the pyramids of Egypt. Everybody will use him as a yardstick to define the next future of Nigeria. And we are begging him because he may ignorantly act on impulse. He will regret it even after he's long gone. And so we are asking him, just do your presidency. You see this in the Kanu matter, President Ahmed Bola Tinubu, you are the one they are looking for. But if you want to see the true color or where these people are going to, come out and make a statement directly in regard to Nnamdi Kanu. They get you. They get you. They will not spare you. We know what they can do. You know, just President Ahmed Bola Tinubu, you are a civilian the last time I know. You have never been in the military. But that does not mean you cannot possess the heart of the military. But look at Buhari, who from childhood has been in the military. He knows what it means to sleep on top of the tree, on top of the mountain, inside the desert, inside the river, in the midst of the enemy. He has gone to war. Look at what they did to him. Because he gave them that platform. The moment Buhari said 60 to 65, I will help those who vote for me more than those who didn't vote for me. They say, okay, we get the body language. They took some of his word, and based on that, people talk to people. Buhari could not come out openly to defend himself. And so what did he do? He fought a defensive war all his tenure till he passed on. He's a pedophile, he's a rapist, he's a child molester, he's a Boko Haram, he's a this one, he's a that one. Unprecedented insult poured on him. He allowed them. President Ahmed Bola Tinubu, you are a major target. They are trying to drag you into this Biafra issue. The last time I checked, you are not part of Biafra. You have not caused any problem for Biafra, except they want you to twist the arm of justice. And then number 3. The mission of Biafra and anybody associating with Nnamdi Kanu should know this last peculiar truth. It has been betrayed. It has been betrayed. If you look at most of these governors, or let me start like this. When I was arrested by the DSS, and after many months of interrogation, when I mean interrogation, they run me intel, flag off all my accounts, everything about me, they put it on pause. Because some Igbo people tell them, say, I mean, they handle procurement for Niger Delta Avengers. That's some of the things I heard anyway. And during those periods, one of the DSS man, I called him when he come to attend to me and said, but why are you people keeping me here? If I've committed any crime, and then take me to the court. There is no need detaining me here indefinitely. And the man looked at me and said, there is a report about you. And we are trying to find out if you are connected to that issue. He said to me, my brother, if you are connected, you are gone. So just pray you are not. And honestly, I know my hands are clean. And so I waited patiently. And it's evidence they were looking for something which you already know. But why did I bring it up? Because at that time, one Hausa man was in charge of the DSS. He has to flew from Abuja to Port Harcourt that morning because of my arrest. Because they wanted to see, who is that guy? Who is that guy? And when he saw me, you know, psychologically he's trying to read me. And whatever he comes up with, I think maybe he see me as harmless. And he told to me, let me tell you the truth. These people are not fighting for Biafra. He said, see, I'm an Hausa man. At that time, Alese Kweme was not dead. And he said, there are a lot of Igbo people who have access to the floor of the United Nations. He told me, he said, for instance, Alese Kweme. He said, if people like Alese Kweme stand up and request the audience of the United Nations, he said the floor will be given to him. He said, then we, the Hausa, we will know that Nigeria is over. He said, but in case you want to listen, in case you don't want to listen. But Alese Kweme is not saying anything. Don't waste your life. Find something meaningful and do with your life. And then you can see up till today, they will just they are compelled. They will just make a speech so that you think it's just to just talk small now. Maybe they will change their mind. This is because the process was betrayed. Professor Ike Dife is not a tout. Those who formed IPOB are not hooligans. They were just trying to create a system that will push Nigeria to one end to address the real Nigerian problem, which is restructure. It's even deepening and worsening, which is political imbalance. We can predict all of you from the INEC even before the election. We know the winner. Issue of insecurity. These things, the government can solve it. But it's not on the list of their priority. Now they Kanu betrayed all the process. Let me explain something briefly. There was a time stakeholders of the South-South and the Southeast decided to hear Nnamdi Kanu out. At the peak of his supremacy, and the meeting was to be held in Enugu. And so both monarchs across the South-South, politicians, all of them headed for Ebonyi State, rather. And they said to Nnamdi Kanu, come, what exactly do you want? Because they were confused. In the morning, he's a terrorist. The next one is a prophet in Ashabatarian. They are confused. You think it's Angel Gabriel. We are whiter than white. We are holy, 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 holy. But the next minute, as a chameleon, he will change. Kill the police, kill the army, do this water, do this one. These people want to know, what exactly are we getting into? All of them seated in Ebonyi, under the administration of David Umahi, your current day Minister of Works. And then Nnamdi Kanu was to come there that morning. He got to the boundary of Enugu and Ebonyi State. He lighted from his car and made a call, telling them, David Umahi and all of them, that he will come into the meeting venue on one condition. And that is all of them must acknowledge him as supreme leader. He's their supreme leader. If they don't, he will turn back. And now, if you are on the internet, you will notice there is one Nnamdi Kanu video where police people blocked him and he came down from his car and started walking. The police couldn't stop him because he would have blackmailed and betrayed all of them in that venue. And when they noticed the game, they left Nnamdi Kanu. And now those people from my state, those people from my region, those people who knew what I was doing with them, they called me and said, leave those people. Leave those people. I felt Nnamdi Kanu was the Scalawa, but there are worse and more Scalawa than Nnamdi Kanu. Currently, they are hiding under the rising sun. Don't forget Hero Beer. Hero Beer is rising sun of P2B. We have the rising sun. We have the ambassador. They are doing what they are doing, but we are watching them. Because where your leg, they walk up, pem. I where they see chon, we they follow now up. Everybody that followed Nnamdi Kanu, he betrayed all of them. Where is Dr. Clifford Chukwuemeka Iruanya? Where is Uchuka Fomefo? Where is Barrister Imam Mezu? Where is Rita Anebogo? Where is Asare Dokobo? Even Tom Polo that supported him, he called him a common criminal. Niger Delta Venture, all of you are thieves. Give me one name. Nnamdi Kanu didn't betray. Asare even stole 20 million from Nnamdi Kanu. The worst, how worse can it be? Betrayer. So I look at you, yeah, just the look now. I have seen pure souls. Dr. Uche Nwokenkwo, I have seen pure souls. Okom, I have seen pure souls in this struggle. But they are fighting emotional fights, and I will drag all of them when the time comes. But that will not make me to tell you, oh, these people are bad people. All of them are enemy of Nnamdi Kanu. And I look like Asari Dokubo is a prophet. And when he had a confrontation with Nnamdi Kanu, he called him, he said, look closely. About 70% of your followers as we speak today are your worst enemy. If you don't change your ways, this your voice will bring you down. It's a betrayer. Sowore will be betrayed. It depends on why he's doing what he's doing. And so before you come forward and begin to castigate and criticize and talk rubbish of what you don't know, my brother, sit back and observe. We are not completed building. We are not shining. We are hungry. We are poor. So dismiss our information, because that is exactly what we want, because many are called, few are choosing. Iwanyango was telling them that, oh, Igbo businessmen and Igbo politicians are the one who is making Tinubu now to hold on Nnamdi Kanu. That is Igbo person. Now, let's look at it. The last time I met with Iwanyango, it was in the house of Professor Ben Wabuisi. And Nyangodo was there. But Ifeanyi Ojofor was there. We actually went to beg him to get involved in this Nnamdi Kanu matter. And these were some of the things he said. He said, I don't even know who this boy is. He was talking of Nnamdi Kanu. But when I listen to him on radio talk some things, I know he's not serious. But what exactly do you people want me to do here? Because if he's fighting about Biafra, I built the Imo State Airport. I constructed this and I constructed that, and that was when I knew he was a civil engineer. And so I will agree, he don't even know what is happening. But maybe they've been able to ratomatize him. Instead of him to respect himself, he now want to drag Igbo people. It's Igbo businessmen and Igbo politicians. They are the one holding in Nnamdi Kanu. But let me ask you a question. If anything happened to Nnamdi Kanu, will any of them become president? If they sponsor the destruction of Nnamdi Kanu, will it change the lot of the Igbo people in Nigeria? Sometimes you use your brain. You that is a businessman, throughout this agitation, you have lose more. Those of you who leave your shop to protest, I'm sure you sold your market during the protest. You are the one losing. When they say sit at home, those of you in the business sitting at home, you are the one losing. But your fellow Igbo person is destroying you indirectly. But I'm your problem. Because I tell you the truth. Iwanyango say that Igbo businessman, which is about 99.9% of all of you, because that is what you do. You people are the one holding on Nnamdi Kanu. And all the politicians, all of you, you people are the one holding on Nnamdi Kanu. With Tinubu, what a shame. What a shame. Okay, now let's attack Igbo businessmen and Igbo politicians. They are killing us. They are killing us. You see the case of Nnamdi Kanu. He's dead on arrival. He's dead on arrival. I would have pleaded to the government. Just judge him, let him go and serve his term. But I will not. Anything they like, let them do. Because a murdered sleep, he cannot go to bed. He murdered the justice system. And so let him bury that same justice system. The same thing you are doing to others is what you are crying they are doing to you. So these are the three peculiar things you must pay attention to when it comes to this issue of Nnamdi Kanu Biafra agitation. It's a platform for betrayal. Look at Igbo Unity Beggar. All these people are the same. Look at Obedient Movement. They are all the same people. It's a shame. But you will know the truth in the end. What you do with the truth is entirely your business. This is where I'll bring the broadcast to an end. And don't forget, we are waiting. We want testimony. How many army you kill today? How many police you kill today? Let us see how many people you will blackmail. One idiot who couldn't finish secondary school want to mesmerize everybody. I warn them. I warn them. Now, now you are looking for who to blame. Your target is Tinubu. And all the Igbo business people. You people are wicked people for holding Nnamdi Kanu down. All of you are Sabo. All Igbo politicians. All of you are Sabo. If I start singing it, you will see these same Igbo people will come and praise me. But it's Iwanyango that said it. You now, as Igbo person, you will be happy. Yes, Iwanyango say the truth. It's Igbo politician, an Igbo businessman. But almost all of them are businessmen. My pain is that you people like to use other ethnic groups. The day we rise up for anything, we will put our full chest. Ndị abosi ni weke mimi here. Enya aru bonkpuru ihe ra ejisi ndị ọzọ akpatụ makasa. Enya ememe aru ekpo. Enya gwa ya ihe ke menye kile ya metani na ehu enya maka no menu ahụ ni kwa mi ihe mewe kwa ehu. It's a shame. We will go and hide under United Nations. Go and hide under who will massage you and say, don't worry, it will be well. I beg you, make us sing one Indian song for now before I go comment section to receive my insult. Johnny ma, Johnny Tige. You know that Indian music. Somebody play it for me later on. Emotional. You're looking for who to massage you. Rubbish. Let me take some insults before my capacity drop, because I love insults when it comes from these Igbo Biafra people. Rubbish set of people. I see Fanny. He say, good afternoon, George. I greet you, Fanny, my brother. I see Prince Armstrong. I greet you, Prince Armstrong. And then I see, let me give him attention. That is the Igbo man, Biafra man who will not come back home again. I see Idu Stephen. Say good morning. Thank you for speaking out the truth, sir. Thank you, Idu. Where is insulting people of Nnamdi Kanu? iPunk, registered in the UK. And I never wake up. I see Chibuike Okeke Darlington. He say you are once an IPOB member. But that is the reason how I know all these things. That is the truth. And the disciple Apostle Paul said, among everything that Christ Jesus did for the sinners, only one that beats my imagination. And that was because I was a chief sinner. And he died for me. I know all the in and out of IPOB, they do not protest the interests of Igbo people, not to talk of other ethnic group. But they're using your head. Chibuike, Okeke, all of them are Mugu, first class Mugu. One small boy we know if he finish secondary school, they mesmerize on our brain. Janema, Tinubu abe, free Nnamdi Kanu, free Nnamdi Kanu. Like I be dance this Indian song, make a dance for Ndiushi. You know what you want? People everywhere. Most intelligent tribe in the whole world. Look at how you are making mess of yourself. Igbo lawyer now, they go protest like Aburu, carry a go and bottle deny. The reason that a whole lawyer, and you want the international community to respect you people. It's a shame. It's a shame. In the absence of any other insult, have a nice day. We'll continue from there tomorrow morning. We're eagerly waiting for update. Go and kill the police. Burn National Assembly. Nobody on Radio Biafra to tell you the location to burn and where you keep your gun.